Hello. How's everybody doing today? Brother John Stewart on behalf of Lost Sheep Ministries, here to take y'all on another little walk with the word for the day. So today I have a beautiful psalm for you, something that we don't think about how important it is to obey the rules of God. This psalm here, the commands of God rather, this psalm here is going to remind you of how important it is to get in your word and not just be hearers of the word or readers of the word, but be doers of the word. So in Psalm, I'm sharing with you the whole Psalm 112 because it really gets into the blessings that flow when you obey the word of God. So in Psalm 112, it tells us this. It said, "Praise ye the Lord. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighteth greatly in his commandments. His seed shall be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endure forever. Until the upright, then arise a light. Unto the upright, then ariseth light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. His heart is established. He shall not be afraid until he see his desire upon his enemies. He have dispersed, he have given to the poor. His righteousness endure forever. His horn shall be exalted with honor. The wicked shall see it and be grieved, and he shall gnash with his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish." Man, that is a whole psalm. I think it was 12 verses altogether, but that whole psalm was nothing but blessings, and those blessings all stem from obeying the commands of God. Because if you look throughout the Bible, every time God made a promise to someone or some nation, whether it be for prosperity or protection or fertility or growth or just a promise to provide, never at any point does he just say, man, I love you so much. I made all this stuff for y'all, so just go out there and have it. I'm going to give you all these things. No. It was always contingent upon something. You know what I'm saying? And it was always contingent upon you or they, depending on who he was talking to, obeying his commands. You know, and people always want to try to make God look bad when things don't go right in their lives or in the world. You know what I'm saying? The first thing they want to hear is, "Where was God? Whoa, where was God at? I thought he was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, do all these great things and give us all this stuff and provide and protect. Where was God?" You know, and that's the first thing they want to yell. And the first thing I say is, where is your obedience? Yeah, God can do all these things. These things are not happening. It ain't because God can't do them or don't want to do them. It's because you're not being obedient. See, you're not getting these benefits and all these blessings that God promised because you're not obeying his commands. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why, and I don't know why we have this notion as human beings, as people, whatever you want to call us. You know, we have this notion that we can live however we want to, and we can do whatever we want to, even if it's against the will of God, and then expect God to bless us. You know what I'm saying? That is the wrong way of thinking. If you're thinking that way, you are sadly mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Because God does not bless disobedience, but he will highly bless obedience. But he don't bless disobedience because God has standards. You see what I'm saying? So if you want him to fill all these promised blessings that he said he'll give us, then you have to abide by his standards. And the easiest way to do that is by obeying his commands. That's it. You know what I'm saying? When you obey his commands, it shows him that you love him, and that's why he's willing to give you all these things. Matter of fact, Jesus said if you obey his commands, it shows him that you're really his friend. So you have to obey his command. But most of us won't do it because they perceive them as just rules. You know what I'm saying? These just rules that keep me down and keep me from truly living, you know what I'm saying, and having fun. When in fact, following his commands do just the opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? Following them actually gives you life, and it gives it more abundant. That's what Jesus said. I'm sorry, the train coming, y'all. Hopefully it won't be too loud. Y'all can still hear me. I might have to talk over it. But again, following them actually gives you life and it make it more abundant. That's what Jesus said. Jesus said, I came to give you life and to make it more abundant and to give it more abundant. But I think the problem is our approach as Christians, and we run into the same thing as parents. But as Christians and as parents, our problem is our approach, because we try to convince our kids or we try to convince our people that they should follow God's rules because we know it'll benefit them. You know what I'm saying? We try to just get them to do it and hope they'll see the benefit of it. When really what we should do is show them what they're missing out on. And that's what it is, because that's what sin does. Because sin gives. It gives, and not only does it give, a lot of times it's instant gratification, whereas when you're dealing with the things of God, sometimes you have to wait. You have to be patient. You got to have that patient endurance when you're dealing with the things of God. So sin gives, you know what I'm saying? And so since sin gives and it's instant, a lot of times they feel like they're missing out if they give up on sin. When in reality, they're actually missing out because they're not giving up their sin. See what I'm saying? Because if we look at our text verses, there are 10 things that they point out that they're missing out on because they won't be obedient. You know what I'm saying? And these are not just regular things. These are blessings from God. These are blessings that when you get these, man, you're going to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Number one, it said a blessed legacy. You know, when you obey God's command, you and your children and all your future generations will be blessed. You see what I'm saying? Number two, prosperity. What did it say? It said wealth and riches comes from obedience. That's what obedience is found. Where the wealth and riches is found, it comes from being obedient and God blessing you. Number three, you got eternal rewards. You know what I'm saying? You will have blessings that would literally last forever. Because when you serve God, the blessings you get, yes, you can enjoy them in this world too, but guess what? When you go through that door called death, there are going to be other blessings that's going to be waiting on you. So you actually have eternal rewards. You'll have blessings that will last forever. You know what I'm saying? Number four, hope. You have hope. You actually have hope. No matter how bad this world get, no matter how, you know what I'm saying, deep down that dog rabbit hole we get to going, this country get to going. If you are obedient to God, then guess what? You're going to have hope because you know God got your back. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter what's trying to get you down, God got you. You have that hope. Number five, you have the ability to bless others. You know what I'm saying? You have the ability to bless others. It says a righteous man gives. He helps others. He's lender. You know what I'm saying? When you follow somebody that follows the commands of God, then guess what? Everybody eats. Everybody eats. So not only will you be blessed, you have the ability to bless others as well. Number six, discretion. Discretion. You'll have discretion. You'll be able to move in a way that even the devil can't get to you. That's what happened with Job. You remember, because remember the Lord says that, man, look at my servant Job. He's a faithful servant. You know what I'm saying? He is skewed with evil. In other words, Job was following the command. And you know what I'm saying? The devil tried to get to you. Yeah, because you got that wall of protection, because it lets you know the devil couldn't get to him. So you will have discretion as well. You be able to move in a way where the devil can't get to you. Number seven, peace. Man, this one is underrated. Peace. You don't understand how important peace is. You know what I'm saying? Peace is the whole world is coming down around you, but guess what? You still sleeping at night because you have that peace, because that's the blessing of God. Number eight, confidence in who you are and the ability that God has blessed you with. You don't have to be shady. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, worried about, can I do this? You'll know you'll be able to do it because God gave you the task. You know that if God gave you the task to do it, that you can do it. You have that confidence. Number nine, influence. You'll be able to influence others. You'll be able to lead them down the same path that you're walking down, and hopefully that path you're walking down is leading them toward the Lord, because that's what you're heading to. And then number 10, protection. Protection. It says over in Romans, if God is for me, who can be against me? You see what I'm saying? Those are just 10 of the things. And as great as those things are, you know what I'm saying, that's only a portion of the goodness that God has for those that obey him. So start obeying those commands instead of rebelling from those commands, and watch the curses go and the blessings flow. And that has been your little walk with the word for the day. I pray these are blessing y'all. They are. Make sure you like, tag, share, comment, save, repost, do all that stuff to help your boy out, man. Let's get that algorithm going and get this word out there. Make sure also you give me a follow. You know what I'm saying? I pray y'all follow me as I follow Christ, because that's the whole point of doing all this. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to catch my full sermons, catch me on Facebook Live Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then I post them on my Facebook page, and I also put them on my YouTube page. And if you need to find all my little social media outlets, just go to lostsheepministry.com. There's a link to all of them there. And of course, you're not 100% sure about your salvation, reach out to me and let me know. I'll put some time in my schedule to go over the gospel with you. I love you all. Thanks for being here. Remember, always watch your back and pray. Till next time, peace.